I'm Chef Mike Moses, and welcome to my kitchen. Time for a meal in a hurry. How about some turkey enchiladas with a cucumber, radish, lime salad? All the details on how easy this is coming up. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more, please subscribe. I put new videos right here on this channel every weekend just for you. Okay, we're looking at turkey enchiladas, and I'm using ground turkey instead of ground beef just because it's leaner and it's probably healthier for you, according to my cardiologist. For this recipe, we are going to need the following: 1 pound of ground turkey, about 1.5 cups of shredded cheeses, about 1 cup of diced tomatoes, half an onion, some cilantro, 1 large cucumber, 3 radishes, some Mexican seasoning. I'm using burrito seasoning, jalapeno pepper, clove of garlic, 1 lime, a little bit of grapeseed oil, and some chicken stock. As well, you're going to need some tortillas. Then we're going to put it in the oven under the broiler just in time for supper. All right, let's get our mise en place ready. We've got the turkey. We want to season that up a little bit. A little bit of salt and pepper. Not a lot, just enough to get it seasoned. And we'll put that aside while we get the knife out and start making our ingredients that go in the frying pan. Your cucumber, your radishes, and your lime you're going to set aside. And the first thing we're going to do is dice up our garlic. Take off the skin, of course, and then just dice it up nice and fine. Bring it all together and chop it up into little pieces. We're going to cook it down so it doesn't have to be absolutely precise or minced really good. There, nice and minced. That's ready for the frying pan. Let's just set that aside. We'll do our half an onion. Take off the skin, of course. And for the onion, we want to julienne it, so I'll slice it in half. And down the sides. Take off the end. And just go through my cuts again. Remember, we have 1 julienned onion. You don't want the seeds or the pith, the lining in the jalapeno. It'll make it really hot. We'll take off the top and the end, slice it in half. And then take out the seeds and the pith. Just use your thumb. All comes out nice. Just make sure there's no white and no seeds. That's where all the heat is in the jalapeno. And for our jalapeno, we just want to cut it in half and then julienne them. You can just push the jalapeno down and it will flatten out so you have a nice even cutting surface. So our jalapeno, our onions, and our garlic are ready. We'll turn up the heat on our frying pan. And of course, with any frying pan, you start off low, bring the heat up. I'm going to take my cucumber, cut that in half, and then quarter it, and I want to take the seeds out of the middle. So as you can see, there are some seeds running down the middle. I just want to take those out with my knife. All right, the seeds have been removed, and now we just want to julienne the cucumber. About 1/8 of an inch thick in the slices. So our cucumbers are julienned, and we'll throw those into a bowl. We'll take our radishes and do the same thing. Just top and tail them. And what we want to do with a round radish is basically cut it into thirds. Then put it on its side and julienne it. and I think 2 is going to be enough. We'll put that into our salad mix. And now our pan is up to temperature. I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit more. I'm going to add just about a tablespoon and a half of a neutral oil, grapeseed oil. Add my onions. And we'll let the onions start to break up, start to become translucent. Okay, the onions are starting to fry up. And just as they become translucent, we add our garlic and our jalapeno. Oh, smells already. It's great. So now we want to fry this until the jalapenos start to become translucent. So we're looking at probably 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll add our turkey. While that's cooking away, let's prepare some cilantro. So what you want to do is shave the cilantro, and that way, to shave it away from you, all the big stalks are kept in a nice little bundle. And then we bring our cilantro up and we start rolling it into a ball. And then we start chopping. Take some of the big stalks out. You'll see I've got a pile of cilantro here. And I'm just going to chop it up a little finer. I love the smell of cilantro. I'm going to take half the cilantro. I'm going to put it in the salad. The other half we'll leave for a garnish. You can smell the jalapeno. You can smell the onions and the garlic. All right, now we're going to add our turkey. And turkey cooks fairly quickly, but you want to make sure it's cooked all the way through. Put it on the heat. Just start breaking it up. So on with our salad, and carrying on with our salad, I'm going to need a spoon and I'm going to need a juicer. Get my juice reamer out. I'm going to cut my lime in half. And I want half the juice of the lime into the salad. And of course, with everything we have to season. So a little bit of salt, some pepper. Take your spoon and give it a good stir, good mix. And that's how easy it is to make a cucumber-radish salad, which will go on top of the enchiladas. All right, so my turkey is cooking away, getting more aggressive as it cooks. I want to make sure that my turkey is cooked completely before we start adding the tomatoes and the seasonings. So perfectly cooked turkey is about 165 degrees. There should be no pink whatsoever left. I would say our turkey is finished, so we're going to add our Mexican seasoning. This is a burrito seasoning, or it could be a fajita seasoning, or whatever type of seasoning that you can get, or you can make your own. I'll post that recipe on my website. Now we're going to add 1/4 cup of chicken stock. Again, get it all around there. Get all the nice cooked bits from the bottom. And then we're going to add 1/2 cup of diced tomatoes. Stir that all around. What we want is the tomatoes to break down. And this will be our filling for our enchiladas. I'm going to let that simmer away, probably another 4 or 5 minutes. All right, so the enchilada mix is ready to go. So grab a tortilla, turn the heat off, and I want to put my filling. I want to bring it a little bit to the back of the tortilla, so to speak. And that way I can roll it up, bring my ends in, and just roll it up. Nice and tight. And there we have one for the frying pan, or one for the oven pan. Another one. And make sure you put them on the rolled side, the end side down. All right, there are our 4 enchiladas, all ready to go. We take our remaining tomatoes, we pour them over the top. and then liberally sprinkle with cheese. There. That looks great just as it is. I'm going to put that under a broiler, 3 to 4 minutes. You want to keep an eye on it. You don't want your cheese to burn. You just want it to melt all over these enchiladas. So we'll put that in the broiler and we'll see what it looks like in a second. All right, I'm going to bring the enchiladas out from underneath the broiler. You can see the cheese has melted to perfection. Just a little bit of browning, ready to go. Let's plate this up. Because my pan is hot, I'll have to put my gloves on to move it. Make sure I cut down the cheese in the middle. Oh, all that cheese. Nice and melted. As you can tell, it followed the enchiladas. That's okay, we're not going for perfection here, we're going for taste and flavor. I'll turn it this way and we'll put a little bit of the cucumber and radish salad on top. With the lime juice all mixed in, a couple of pieces of lime on the side, so add more flavor. And of course you have to dust it with some fresh chopped cilantro. And there we have turkey enchiladas with a cucumber, radish, lime salad. All ready for you, and really it's about a 30-minute. I hope you enjoy it. For more information on this recipe and more, head over to my website, www.chefmikemoses.com. You'll find I have a blog running there with the recipes that you can print off. I hope you enjoy this. I'm here to help you cook better, shop smarter, and eat healthier.